Nate Richards here from Richards Guitar Studio, and this is the second series on the pentatonic scale. And I thought what we'd do before we get into our next topic is just quickly go over the music alphabet on the fretboard and how to figure out, notes on any fret. So I've attached a fretboard sheet that has all the names of the notes on the fretboard. But it's more useful, I think, to understand the process on how to actually figure it out on your own. So the first example we're going to do is on the A string, and the reason for that is that it's the first note in the music alphabet, A, and it's a good example for showing you how to do that. I'm only going to use sharps. I'm not going to use any of the flats. If you notice on the sheet, there are sharps and flats, but it's more common to use sharps in rock and popular music. And the examples I'm going to give in the next video use sharps instead of flats. So if you play the open A string, that's the first note we're going to start on, and we're going to name each fret moving up. So basically the way this works is every note is going to have a sharp, which is one fret higher than the original note. So for example, if I play A and I make it A sharp, that means I move to the first fret. So A sharp is on the first fret. The only two notes that don't have sharps are B and E. So all of the notes except for B and E have a sharp. So if you go up the fretboard on A, it's A sharp, B, C, no B sharp, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, right to F, F sharp, G, G sharp, and then A again. And that's where the double dot is on your guitar, and that's the octave of the open string, A and A. The second half of your guitar just repeats that. It's just a miniaturized version, basically, of what we just did. So if I started on the 12th fret A, and I moved up, I would go to A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. If you have 24 frets, the 23rd fret would be a G sharp, and the 24th fret would be an A again. So basically that's how you figure out the notes on the guitar. So if we take that same process of sharps and we start on the low E string, because this is the string you're going to need to know for the next video, or for all of this stuff really about the pentatonic scales. The low E string, we're just going to start on E in the music alphabet and count up from there. So E is open, there's no E sharp, so you go right to F, then F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, there's no B sharp, so you go to C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and then E. So again, E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B, C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and E. And again, if you wanted to start there on the 12th fret, it would be the same thing. E, F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A, and so on. Alright? And what this is going to do, this is going to help us position our scales effectively for the next topic that we're going to talk about, and that's changing keys. Because obviously not every song is going to be in the key of A minor or C major like we did in the first series of pentatonic scale videos. So work on that, just name them to yourself. You could even do all the other strings just for practice. If you're starting on the B string. Alright, so you play the B string, then you go right to C because there's no B sharp. So C, C sharp, D, D sharp, and so on, and name all the frets on that string. Alright, so take a look at the fretboard chart, use that to help you get started, but then I would do this on your own, and it's a great practice for learning how to locate any note on the guitar with the music alphabet. All right?